I'm Alice Walker, I'm Verbal Strategy Director here. I've been here since March and I look after all kind of things from the strategic perspective and then also continuing that through tone of voice to make sure everything's joined up in that way.
And I'm Tom Moloney, I am Senior Brand Strategist and I've been here 6 weeks, so still kind of establishing exactly what I do, but work really closely with Alice and with James in particular on kind of the strategic side of projects.
So the way we see it is, it's like we assume nothing. We are never going to know as much about a person's business or be an expert in the industry as they are. We don't claim to be. So we just go out there and talk to them as much as we can, and really spend time with them, talking through their problems, listening to the way they articulate their business. And I think it's just those immersion conversations. We spend a lot of time doing them and really try and take the care to do that. And it's that as much as the kind of desk research that allows us to start to understand not just what they're about, but actually what their specific needs are.
There's like a humility to it, and actually when, in the presentations that I've been involved in here already, it's not like this is your strategy and get on with it. It's, it's much more democratic. It's sat around a table, it's working it out together, and I think and that's how people can take it forward best. They, it's almost, sometimes it's just getting rid of all the fluff that people are saying and just going, oh, underneath all this, you said this thing, and you can build a business on that. And so I think that kind of simplicity and humility are maybe two of the kind of things which we can work with.
When we're developing messaging and kind of strategic positioning, if it comes naturally from someone, from the founder, and we can kind of articulate it in their words, that for me is the essence of the brand. So we don't try and create snappy brand promises or too clever phrases because they're not workable. We try and just actually take people's words and play them back to them. So I'd say that for me is the essence in that respect.
Often what we're doing is helping define a strategy or a tone that will inform some design work as well. So the kind of the thing that you experience as a kind of customer or a consumer or end user or whatever isn't the strategy. It's like how that's been manifested in a product or in a design, a choice of colour, a choice of phrase, and so I think a big part of it is also keeping in mind that what we're trying to do is build a platform for the rest of the studio, for everyone else to work with. So to your point, it's not about a clever little piece of writing. It's about is it something you can actually hang an idea on and build on in lots of different areas, not just kind of the tricksy bit of copywriting, which everyone goes, how do I bring that to life?
And what we do sometimes is we'll have the strategy, but we'll also create creative territories for the designers here, which will might never be seen by the client, or they'll be seen by the client in some form, but it's just literally for us internally, so we can make sure that the strategy is not getting lost in the process, or we're taking the time to explain our thinking and not just handing over a blank sheet of paper.